Daytona 500 starts, and they are both wins.
The 67th annual Daytona 500 NASCAR's most prestigious race concluded with a shocking and unprecedented outcome. William Byron, driving the number 24 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, secured his second consecutive victory in the Great American Race. The 2025 edition of the Daytona 500 was marked by multiple challenges, including significant rain delays and a series of dramatic crashes that altered the course of the race. Despite these obstacles, Byron emerged victorious, showcasing his skill, determination, and a touch of good fortune. The 2025 Daytona 500 was initially scheduled to begin at 2:11 p.m. ET, an hour earlier than usual due to weather forecasts predicting inclement conditions. However, the race was interrupted after only 8 laps when rain began to fall on the track. This resulted in a substantial delay lasting nearly 4 hours, testing the patience of drivers, teams, and spectators alike. The race's early stages were marked by the presence of President Donald Trump, who attended the event and participated in pre-race activities. The president's involvement added more significance to the already high-profile race. Trump addressed the drivers over the radio saying, "This is your favorite president. I'm a big fan. I'm a really big fan of you people. How you do this, I don't know, but I just want you to be safe. You're talented people, and you're great people and great Americans. Have a good day, have a lot of fun, and I'll see you later." As the race progressed, it became evident that this year's Daytona 500 would be defined by its unpredictability and intense competition. Multiple crashes throughout the event reshaped the field and strategy of many teams. Notably, Team Penske demonstrated strong performance in the early stages with Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney, securing victories in Stage 1 and Stage 2 respectively. The final moments of the race proved to be the most dramatic, a last lap crash involving several frontrunners, including Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, Chase Briscoe, and Austin Cindric, created an opportunity for Byron. Starting from 9th position at the beginning of the final lap, Byron managed to navigate through the chaos and claim the lead in the closing moments of the race. NASCAR's decision not to throw a caution flag on the final lap allowed Byron to maintain his position and cross the finish line in first place. This decision has sparked discussions among fans and analysts about race management and safety protocols. Byron's victory in the 2025 Daytona 500 is remarkable for several reasons. At 27 years old, he has become the youngest driver to win multiple Daytona 500s, surpassing the record previously held by Jeff Gordon. This achievement is particularly significant given that Byron has only 8 Daytona 500 starts to his name, with 2 wins and 6 finishes of 21st or worse. Byron's back-to-back victories place him in an exclusive group of drivers who have accomplished this feat. He joins Richard Petty, Cale Yarborough, Sterling Marlin, and Denny Hamlin as the only drivers to win consecutive Daytona 500s. This victory marks Byron's 14th career win in the NASCAR Cup Series, further solidifying his status as one of the sport's rising stars. His performance demonstrates not only his driving skill, but also his ability to remain calm and make strategic decisions in high-pressure situations. Byron's victory holds significant historical importance for Hendrick Motorsports. This win marks the team's 10th Daytona 500 victory, breaking a tie with Petty Enterprises for the most wins by a single team in the race's history. This achievement underscores Hendrick Motorsports' dominance in NASCAR's premier event and their ability to consistently field competitive cars and drivers. The comparison between Byron and Jeff Gordon, who also drove the number 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports, adds historical significance to this victory. Gordon, a NASCAR Hall of Famer and 4-time Cup Series champion, won 3 Daytona 500s during his illustrious career. Byron's early success in the race draws inevitable comparisons to Gordon's legacy and raises questions about his potential to match or surpass Gordon's achievements. The 2025 Daytona 500 officially lasted 203 laps, 3 laps beyond its scheduled 200-lap distance due to a late race caution that led to an overtime finish. The race was characterized by multiple lead changes and intense competition throughout the field. Behind Byron's winning performance, Tyler Reddick secured a strong second-place finish in the number 45 Toyota for 23XI Racing. Perhaps the most surprising result of the day came from Jimmy Johnson, who finished third. Johnson, a 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion and two-time Daytona 500 winner was making one of only 2 scheduled starts for the season. Other notable finishes included Chase Briscoe in 4th place and John Hunter Nemechek rounding out the top 5. The race saw several big names finish outside the top 20, including former champions Joey Logano at 35th, Kyle Busch at 34th, and Chase Elliott at 15th. In his post-race interview, Byron expressed disbelief and joy at his accomplishment. He stated,
"Yeah, it's obviously really special. It's an amazing race, and obviously a lot of crazy racing out there tonight, and just a lot of pushing and shoving. But just really proud of our team. You know, I can't stress that enough. I'm just super thankful."
Byron acknowledged the role of fortune in his victory, saying,
"Yeah, obviously some good fortune, but just trusted my instinct on the last lap there. I felt like they were getting squirrely on the bottom, and just tried to. I was honestly going to go 3rd lane regardless, because I was probably 6 coming down the back." So
other drivers shared their perspectives on the race's dramatic conclusion. Denny Hamlin, who was involved in the final lap crash, offered his view on the incident.
I measured up to 2, got a run on them, and stayed with them enough to where I could kind of control what side I wanted to pass them on. And then, you know, we had pulled away from the pack slightly, so I knew a run was going to come. 41 had the run, and I chose not to block them. Like, you know, in these races, you got to live to make it off of turn 4, and we just didn't.
The 2025 Daytona 500 showcased the complex dynamics of superspeedway racing. The race was significantly impacted by weather delays, which altered track conditions and team strategies. The cooler temperatures following the rain delay provided drivers with more grip, leading to more aggressive racing and tighter packs. The influence of crashes on the race outcome cannot be overstated. Multiple Big One incidents throughout the race eliminated several contenders and reshaped the field. The final lap crash in particular opened the door for Byron's unlikely victory from 9th place. NASCAR's decision not to throw a caution flag on the final lap has been a topic of discussion. This decision allowed the race to conclude under green flag conditions, providing an exciting finish for spectators, but raising questions about consistency in officiating and driver safety. Byron's victory and the overall nature of the 2025 Daytona 500 have sparked discussions about the current state of superspeedway racing in NASCAR. The frequency and severity of crashes, particularly in the closing laps of races, have led some to question whether the current package promotes safe and competitive racing. Byron's 2nd consecutive Daytona 500 victory positions him as a strong contender for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series championship. Having finished 3rd in points in each of the last 2 years, Byron and his team have expressed their intention to continue their momentum and push for more victories throughout the season. The race's outcome also sets the stage for an intriguing season ahead, with established stars like Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano facing challenges and emerging talents like Byron, asserting themselves. The 2025 season promises to be highly competitive and unpredictable.
Prepared, and we plan on trying to win a lot of races this year, so we're not going to stop here. You know, we're going to continue to push forward and try to get to Phoenix.
Congratulations. William Byron wins the Daytona 500.